Grubterra. My chicks dig it. Use the code T-HAND at checkout to unlock 10% savings on all Grubterra products. Hey, welcome to T-HAND 141 Homestead. My name is Tracy. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you're watching this on the replay, welcome, because right now, this is for you. How is it going out there? Tonight, I am going to be giving away some stuff. Hold on one second. I'll grab. I made a mess today weighing out 1 pound bag of Grubterra black soldier fly larvae. Isn't that beautiful? I'm going to be giving away 2 of these 1 pound bags of black soldier fly larvae. And it's not 1 pound. I even took the, 3/100 of an ounce or whatever it is that the bag weighs out of it. So you're getting more, you're getting an actual pound of the larvae. And that's free shipping and everything like that. Guys, I am an affiliate of Grubterra. After the show, you can go down and check out. Well, since I think I'm the only one in here, if you're here, go ahead and let me know that you're here. I will go ahead and I'll put that back end on there now. But I'm excited. If you have chickens, this is for you. If they will love you. If you do not have chickens, but you have reptiles, snakes, lizards, they have live larvae that they sell. And by using my link, which should be about up by now. Yes, it is. Well, it will be. Go to lives. By using my link and the code T-HAND, you will get 10% off your entire purchase. And you could use that as many times as you want. There is no limit. I do not think that they send to Canada, but I do send to Canada. So if you are in this, if you are in this contest, if my mind just went blank. If you are in this drawing and you win and you are in Canada, it matters not to me. I will send you, let's see. Yes, it is down right between under my books and my Harbor Freight affiliate links. There is, hey, Sarah. Oh, sorry about that, but do you have reptiles? But that's okay. That's okay. Maybe you're thinking of getting them. That would be cool too. Getting chickens is, just be careful of the chicken math. The chicken math is something that, oh my goodness, it will get you. But there's all sorts of math. There are bunny math and seed math and plant math. Everything just seems to be going crazy. It is hot. Everything just multiplies when you're interested in it. Hey, Bushcraft family, how's it going? Spread the word, guys. Tonight, I'm going to be giving away 2 of these bags of 1 pound of Grubterra black soldier fly larvae for free, and I ship to the United States, Canada. Let's put it this way. If you win it, I'll get it to you. All right? 1 pound bag. And that's quite a bit, man. A handful, one of my handfuls, you know, there's a whole lot of feedings in this. And for those of you watching on the replay and everything, yeah, make sure you're ready. Make sure you're ready. One of the biggest pieces of one of the biggest pieces of advice that I give, you live on the moon. Is simply, if you're going to get an animal, whether it be chickens or livestock or, I don't know, a gerbil, if you're going to get an animal, make sure you have a place for it to sleep, its own place for it to sleep before you bring it home. Okay. You wouldn't get fish if you didn't have a fish tank. Some people do, though. They win them at fairs. But, you know, you wouldn't bring them home. So, yeah, if you do end up getting any animals, go ahead and make sure they have a home. You don't want ducklings in your bathtub. It's just not good. And yes, I know about this from experience. And I gotta tell you, with the way feed is, okay, there are like 7 different corporations that own everything in the world, okay, and probably less than that owns all of them. This last year, we had a problem with the feed that was coming from a certain store, Tractor Supply, and Purina makes the feed for them, and Purina is owned by Land O'Lakes. I don't know if you knew that. Land O'Lakes is going into the egg business. Now, this is marketing brilliance. It's also highly illegal. But someone at Land O'Lakes said, let's change the recipe of the feed so it's not as nutritious, so people get less or no eggs. Turned out to be the latter. So that we can sell more eggs. Because you know that a homesteader that's been eating home fresh eggs is going to be more likely to buy organic marked eggs because they want that good taste. They don't want all that bleach, all that malarkey that they do to the eggs. And it literally, my hens stopped laying. Now they always cut back. Okay. In the winter, when the light, it's a light thing. And I give my chickens artificial light. Okay. Chickens only got so many eggs in them, but I want to get those eggs out. Then they can concentrate on, I got other chickens that'll lay eggs when they're older and they can just go broody on them. Because I want a self-perpetuating flock. And they just quit laying. Had I thought about it, I would have been giving the black soldier fly larvae. I'll be right back. Let me grab the bag. I want to grab the bag. This is impotent. Yes, I keep the bag by the door because I give the chickens a treat. Guys, this has got 75% more calcium, they claim. Okay, and verify, man. Hey, trust, but verify. Always. Than mealworms. Okay, it's for chickens, reptiles, fish, and birds. Crude protein, 34%. Crude fat, 32%. Crude fiber, 12% maximum. Calcium, 0.6% to 1.5% max, 0.6% to minimum to 1.5% maximum. Phosphorus is 0.4%, moisture 10% max, and ash 10% max. Now I'll show you that so you guys can see that there. Okay, now I'm not just trying to sell a product. Okay, if you do not need, your chickens do not need this to survive. Okay, these are treats. However, if I had been feeding these during the time, and I don't get my feed from Tractor Supply, let me let you in on a little secret. I was affected because the grain and the Purina sells grain and the stuff that a lot of feed mills use for to make their lay mash. That's how I was affected. So it was like, you know, damned if you do, damned if you don't. Excuse the French. They got you. Now tonight is a chicken extravaganza because I'm going to be giving away the mealworms. You know, it's funny. I have more people in here usually when I don't give anything away. It's just a beautiful day out. It was hard for me to come inside and and start the live stream myself. Sounds like great burger alternative when the cows are on. Yes. Thorhaven Farm, Darren at Thorhaven Farm YouTube channel had a wonderful video on cow farts. There is a country that is planning on culling 200,000 farm cows from its dairy farms, and they're going to do it 125,000. You know, they're going to do it so much. Okay, so much a year for like 4 years. Here's the problem with that. You have a market for dairy, you have a market for beef. The demand for those products is here. You are reducing the supply. This is demand, this is supply. You're reducing the supply within your country. They are literally paying farmers for their farms. But if you take advantage of this at over market price, but if you take advantage of this, you have to sign an agreement. You cannot farm anywhere ever again. But there's no war on the farmer. But your supply is up here, and you cull 200,000 pounds. Your demand goes, or your demand is up here. Your supply is here. Sorry. Demand, supply. Hi, I'm supply. Hi, I'm demand. Okay. Now, I think I've lost it. But your supply goes down because you just killed 200,000 cows. The demand is the same. People like their beef. You're not forcing them to do anything. So what do? They go to the store. Stores have to have it. So in another country, okay, you've eliminated 200,000 creators of the almighty horrible cow farts. So in another country, they say, hey man, demand is up here, supply is down here in this country. We're going to start exporting and creating and filling that gap of supply to meet the demand. Okay, because prices are high up there. We can sell our product higher at a higher price and make more profit. So this other country starts sending the beef and sending the milk through. And what ends up happening is now, instead of cow farts, you have just tripled the amount of shipments that are being sent with diesel engines, all that. Hey, Homestead Aquarius, Robert, how's it going? How's it going? You know, you've just tripled the amount of CO2 emissions and stuff like that. Meanwhile, there was a study just released, and this is all on the chicken thing because they're doing it with chickens too. They went through with this avian flu thing and killed millions, upwards over 5 million chickens. But that I think that the greenhouse gases make up, I think it's 7, check this, okay, for me, 7% of the greenhouse problem, the global warming. You know what is like 20-some% or higher? Brake dust. Every time a vehicle hits their brakes, it's putting particulates in the air. Anyway, I'd really like to wait till we get a few more people in here. So that I can start giving away some of these mealworms. I'll send them to you for free. So that'll be in just a few minutes. I'm not going to stay on too long because I got the fan going. It is hot right now. Well, okay, it's 76 degrees outside. So when I was outside, I was all great. But it's 82 in here. Talk about global warming. I want to be outside doing something for once. But I asked my compadres in the Canucky Rookies to give me some questions that people might ask about chickens. If you're new to chickens, or maybe you've had chickens. Hey, Suzanne, how's it going? Welcome. Hang out for a little bit. We're going to be giving away 2 of these bags of mealworms for chickens or reptiles or birds. Birds of all kinds, love them. So I asked the Canucky Rookies what their favorite or what questions I could ask, and they gave me some questions. Let me right there, giveaway tool. We'll get ready for that. We'll get ready for start getting ready for the giveaway here. What is my favorite type of chicken? Okay, let's see. I will share screen. Homestead Centric show for a minute. Does chicken waste give off CO2? Everything gives off CO2. Everything. Okay. It's a cycle. The reason we have elevated levels of carbon dioxide are because we are cutting down rainforests and trees. If you want to fight global warming or climate change, whatever they want to call it today, go ahead and plant a tree. The one on the plate, absolutely. Yeah, the one on the plate is good. But as you can see here in this picture over, whoa, did not mean to do that. These tan girls are Buff Orpingtons, and I love Buff Orpingtons. I have it was a production red, but she was born on the farm, on the homestead here. And that's a production red's butt right there. He's a Buff Orpington. That's a guinea fowl, a male. Hey, Barb, how's it going? Do you have chickens, Barb? We're going to be giving away some stuff here in a minute for chickens or birds of any kind. If you feed the birds, they will love it. But this is a guinea fowl. I'm going to get some more guinea fowl as soon as I get a place to raise them, which should be coming the end of July. I'm working on getting that. This is it's got the markings of a barred rock. My brother we went to a small homestead. It wasn't a conference. It was like a homestead festival at a farm. And there was a young lady there who was breeding chickens for the cold weather on Tug Hill in upstate New York. And Trevor bought them, and this is one of them. But this chicken has seen so many other chickens die. It is amazing. My thing's not showing. It is amazing. This chicken here has seen so many other chickens die. It watched 5 of its compadres die at Trevor's, and then he sent it up here, and it has witnessed a couple attacks here. This is Patches. He's the old feller, and he was born on the homestead. So that's my favorite kind of chicken. Hey, just doing our best. How's it going? Vay, how's it going? Guys, I'll be giving these away in just a few minutes. I just want to give a chance to, to get some more people in here. So yeah, my favorite is Buff Orpingtons. Why? Number one, Buff Orpingtons are very gentle. They are very friendly. If you go to my YouTube page, you will, at my YouTube channel home, my welcome video for the, let's see, I think it's for the unsubscribed. Don't unsubscribe to see it. But it's on one of the lists too, on one of the playlists. But you'll see one of the girls gets right up on the picnic table and is walking around. Now, these are not mealworms. Just so you know, these are not mealworms. These are black soldier fly larvae, which we just went through the whole stats on the bag. They are from Grubterra. They send me a 5-pound bag. I am an affiliate. You can use the link below. Use the code T-HAND as you check out. Use that code at checkout, and you will get 10% off your order. And this 5-pound bag lasts me a long time, so I'm giving away 2 1-pound bags from the 5-pound bag. But Buff Orpingtons are gentle. They're friendly. I like brown eggs. I cannot lie. I like brown eggs, and I cannot lie. I don't really like the white eggs. I don't know why. There's not really a reason for it. And once they get a little older, they will go broody, which means that they will start sitting on eggs. And that is, to me, important. I just had a hen come off eggs. She was on eggs for a long time, and none of them hatched. I don't know what happened. Maybe all 3 of my roosters are shooting blanks. I don't know. Just white ones are so boring. Oh, that's possible. That is possible. But now, chickens, a lot of people don't know this. A lot of times chickens will live for 7 to 10 years. Okay. A lot of times it's 6 to 7 is the norm, but they can live up to 8, 9 to 10 years, somewhere in there. Thank you, Barb. Yes, hit that like button. Hey, how's it going, Peter, Old Man King? Oh, yes. Yes. Quail eggs are never boring. Quail would eat these up. And like I said, with the feed problems, all your nutrients are right there in a snack that they love. Oh, Brahma hens lay big brown eggs. That is awesome. That is awesome. A chicken, a hen, they have, when they're born, when they develop and mature, they have all of the eggs, all of the ovaries, embryos, whatever you want to call it, that they will ever have already in them. Once they lay the last one, that's it. But they will lay one egg approximately every 24 hours. They can lay one egg every 24 hours. There have been a couple hens that I have heard about that have laid 2 eggs in a 24-hour period. Oh, watermelon and cucumbers. Oh my goodness. They love cucumbers. What I would do is I would take a squash, like a butternut squash, and I would just I would stick a wire and hang it from the stem, and I'd hang it just so that so that they could reach it good, but it was up face level. The bulk of the melon or squash was just level, and I'd hang it from a string, and I would cut off just so it exposed the little danglies that are inside, just on like 2 sides, and watch them go at it. They would peck at it, and then it swings. It gets swinging, and it is just a blast to watch them. It is a blast to watch them. Guys, I also want to remind you on all of the Homestead Centric Show live streams, feel free to type !share, and Nightbot will share the link to your channel. And guys, if you're not already subscribed or haven't checked out a channel that shares its link, please do so. Go check them out, and if it's something that you're interested in, by all means subscribe. We're wanting to support the community. Tracy, same with the human women. Ovaries hold as many eggs before they are born to what they will have in their lifetime. I did not know that. See, I learned something today. Chickens are not vegetarians. They're omnivores. Now, with most lay mash and pellets and all those other things, we try to get all the nutrients in there in the feed that a chicken needs. They need a lot of calcium. Eggshells take a lot of calcium, potassium. Eggs are like very, very full of all the good stuff that you need. I mean, it was called the perfect food. Yes, it has cholesterol. However, it's also got the good cholesterol. There's 2 types of cholesterol. There's a good cholesterol, the bad cholesterol. Dr. Tracy here. No, I am not a doctor. But they're omnivores. They'll eat grass. They eat bugs. One of the funnest things you'll ever see is a chicken chasing a butterfly or a moth. and jumping to try to get it. They're like little dinosaurs. They really are. They are not related. Birds are not related to dinosaurs. And I will die on that hill. There is zero transitional forms found in the fossil record of that. Anyway, hey, where to begin Homestead? Here in just a few minutes, I'm going to be giving away 2 1-pound bags of Grubterra black soldier fly larvae for chickens, birds, any animal that will like it. There should be no one blocked. Let me. I don't even know how. Let's see here. I'll go to my dashboard. There should be a way of finding blocked. There is no one that I know of that is blocked. Settings. Permissions, community. No. The F word and idiot are blocked. The names, defaults. Channel guidelines. That's all good. Advanced setting. There should be no one blocked. I am only coming through on YouTube. I do not have the members only. Yeah, I've had Passamaquoddy in here before, I believe. Let me see if I can if she's watching here at PAS. No, it's man, and she is watching on YouTube. I don't know. Yeah, you can join too for free. This stuff, I gotta say, it's not cheap. But they love it, and you can get 10% off by using the code T-HAND when you check out at the grubterra.com. Yeah, is there a way? Because there shouldn't. Community moderation. Let's see what that is. It's bringing up. I wonder. It's bringing up my settings. Let me make her a moderator. how do I spell her name here? You go up here. PAS. Sorry, guys, for this, but SAMAQUODDY. Passamaquoddy. Okay, I just made her. Come on. I just made her a moderator. So, no, that's not a problem. I want people to. The address you posted will show my blocked users. Go back up to Suzanne. Let me find that. Hide that. I can't see her. Oh, I bet you. Hold on, Susanna. I will make you I will make you a moderator also, so that you can actually post that, because it won't show your posting. SEANNE. Oh no. Suzanne E. Goulet. Oh, you spelled it out. Okay. Well, I just made you a. Okay, Vay. Thank. The address I posted, Suzanne E. Goulet. I'm looking for you, Suzanne E. Goulet. I can't see her posted, you said. Hello, where to begin? Homestead, you said. Hello, man king. Hello, Vay. Hi, Sarah. Hello, Barb. Just doing our best. Hey, Remy, how's it going? Oh, let's see. Okay. Let me go back here. To look at the blocked list, go to my account, Google block list, and then we'll come up here. Control V. I have one blocked user, and it's Loveface XYZ. Here, girls want everyone, even you. They're my only blocked user. I think they were my only troll. Hey, we got right now we have they're here. Yes. Pastor McQuaddy, you made it. Hey, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. I am so sorry, Pastor McQuaddy. I am so very sorry. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I apologize. I don't know what happened. But you're a moderator now. You should be. So moderate away. Yeah, I've only had like that one troll. Okay, guys. Oh, okay. Let's see. I want to share screen. I want to share the giveaway tool. Choose broadcast. But now I can't see if I'm sharing it or not. Okay, I am. You know what? Let's go right click. I'm going to move tab to new window. I'm going to minus it down. I'm going to bring it over here and I'm going to bring it up. Okay, now I can see. Okay, choose broadcast. Okay, we're going to do a giveaway, guys. And this is for a 1 pound bag. It's a Ziploc bag. I'm shipping it to you in a Ziploc bag. 1 pound bag of Grubterra black soldier fly larvae. I took it fresh out of this bag. I made a whole big mess. So the hashtag will be hashtag TREAT. And I'm starting to collect comments. Hashtag treat. Welcome, South Florida Sunshine Garden. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you have chickens, just to let you know, I am not auctioning. I am giving away, we're having a drawing for 1 pound of Grubterra black soldier fly larvae that I took from my 5 pound bag. I am an affiliate. If you don't win, you can go down below, right? The very first thing after my, above all my other affiliate links is the link to Grubterra. Use that link, and then in the code, when you check out, type T-HAND, and you will get 10% off. Let's see, we have 5 entries. 6 entries. Hey, John Brinkworth. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Oh, I had an interesting thing happen today while we're waiting. Oh, cool. And yes, I will ship this to Canada. I'll ship it anywhere, guys. I mean, it's just worth it. Today I had a surprise. I said, oh, my water's getting low, and I have 300 or 275 gallon totes that I pump my water from my well into the totes during the summer so I don't stress the well. And I was starting to get low. I had maybe 105, 110 gallons. So I took and I started filling it. I made it up to about 130 gallons. and the well went dry. That's not good. 130 gallons total. Now I have my rainwater I can use. My cousin, Frank Hunkins from Frank Hunkins Well Drilling, because I've had water and because I'm family, you know, he wanted to help me out, and he kept putting it off. I have been on his list for years, but that's because I'm family, and he's really booked. But I called him and I said, Frank, no more playing around. If you cannot come do this for me, then let me know so I can get somebody else. And he said, yeah, Tracy. He says, right now I have to finish this well, and then there's one more well I got to do, but it shouldn't take long. He does have the pounders that are slower than the other ones, but they shock the ground around it, which opens up a lot. And so he is going to be coming, drilling me a well. I will finally be able to drink the water from my faucet. Well, I'll have to get a bladder tank. However, and he has given me a really good deal on it. Guys, I used to work for Frank for several years. In all that time, and in all the time I've known him, I have never seen a customer come out on the downside of anything. He is awesome. But yes, I will be able to drink the water from my faucet. That is going to save me about $15 a month, because Fat Man drinks a lot of water because I'm doing the whole dieting thing. Okay, let's see. We got 10 entries. Guys, I'll give you 30 more. I'll give you one more minute. I'll give you till I've been on for 49 minutes. So you got about 50 minutes left. Or 50 seconds, sorry. And we will do this drawing. For those of you who might have just got here, we are drawing for a 1-pound bag of black soldier fly larvae for chickens or birds or treats for them. Guys, if you had a problem with your feed not giving nutrition, these will give nutrition to your chickens. I don't know if you guys can see that. That's if you fed your chickens just this, well, they'd like it. You'd go broke. The bad thing about that whole thing about getting the well, even with the deal, is I had a little cushion. I was thinking, I'm going to put up fencing. I'm going to put up 800 feet of fence. I'm going to give them my chickens a lot of room. I'm going to let my pigs in there and all that. With the well growing dry, and because a workman is worthy of his wages, so I'm going to pay Frank. That's just part of the deal. But it's kind of cut me back. There is no brand new computer all jazzed up. Okay, guys, it is 49. Yeah. Okay, so let me bring that up full. All right, guys. Hashtag treat. If you haven't already, type hashtag treat, TREAT, in the comments, and you will be entered to win this. Okay. Oh, I lost my icon. Okay. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Run it. Hey, old man King Peter, Peter. Congratulations. From Peter from Old Man King. Peter, if you would be so kind, let me see here. Banners. Feel free to send me an email at than141@hotmail.com. Congratulations. You have won 1 pound of treats for your chickens. And I know you love your chickens. And that'll be great. That will be awesome. Here in just a couple minutes, we'll do another one. Let's see if I take this back. So yes, I'm going to need your mailing address on an email. What in the world? Thought I was froze up, didn't you? I was actually. Nice to see a mod one. Yeah. I used the StreamYard giveaway tool. So everyone who has hey Larks, how's it going? Anyone who types in that hashtag has an equal chance, and you could type the hashtag in there 10 times and it only counts it once. Chickens, we were talking about, they are omnivores, but they eat grass, grain, bugs, mice. I have seen chickens kill mice. I have seen chickens kill snakes. It is amazing. There is nothing so cool as to watch one of your chickens running from all the other chickens with 2 little frog legs sticking out its beak, wiggling. It's trying to get away from the other chickens so that when he puts it down, they don't take it away. Moths, watching them chase moths and butterflies is just, it is just fun. They do eat ticks. However, if you really want a tick killer, guinea fowl, my understanding is they're like genetically disposed to eating ticks. Okay, well, yeah, I'm glad to hear it because you never know what's going through someone's mind. They will eat quail. I did not know that. I know guinea fowl will chase coyotes away. Yes, thank you for mods and the 2 new mods today, Passamaquoddy and Suzanne. Thank you so much for that. Chickens will eat other chicken. I have a friend. I don't do this. He lived down there. He's a standard in the Port Leyden community. His name is Skip. And when him and his wife have a chicken or a turkey for dinner, they will take the carcass and give it to the chickens, and the chickens will pick it clean. Once again, I just want to remind you, if you type !share, Nightbot will share your channel link so that other people can click on it and check out your channel. And if it's right for them, they can, you know, subscribe. This is just something I do to try to help the community out that has helped me so very, very much. That is why I love guinea fowl. They chase, yes. I had 3 guinea fowl that they were all male. Unfortunately, we got them when they were chicks. They were all male. I called them the Mafia because playing off the, I guess it's a racial slur. I apologize for Italians. I called them the Mafia, the Homestead Mafia. And, all right, thank you. I called them because they would run around. They led the flock. I'm going to get more guineas. They might be one of the first purchases I get when I get the new sheds in, or at least one of the new sheds in, so I have a chick pen. Yes, I love non-venomous steaks, though. You need them to balance out the nope ropes. Yeah. We do have rattlers, timber rattlers, diamondbacks. I want to say, is that brush wolf, or is it? Because I know we have brush wolves, but we do have some rattlesnakes, cottonmouth, adders, but not many. Most of what I see are garter snakes. The green, what do they call them? The green ribbon snakes. They're green and they're dark green, but they have a light green rib going down their side. And we have them. But then we have garter snakes. We have a lot of garter snakes, but they eat insects, mosquitoes, mice, things that will hurt my chickens and that will hurt my garden. Oh, nice. A goose and 3 turkeys just recently added to the flock. That's nice. I love growing the flock. I mean, it is just so cool. Trying to catch up on surprised it is a racial slur. There's a Russian mafia and other mafias that are not Italian. No, it wasn't the word mafia. What I think may be a racial slur, I don't, for all I know, it might be a badge of honor, is the word guinea. I know there are slurs for every I don't want to say race of people, every ethnicity there are racial slurs. I'm as cracker as you can get with some Indian. I watched a really cool, I know this isn't about chickens, a really cool video. Oh, thank you, Sarah. Hold the line for becoming a new member. I don't have anything to any noises or thank you so much. Welcome. I hope you enjoy it. If you send me, if you're on Facebook, send me, email me your Facebook name, or instant message me, Tracy Hand, on Facebook, and I will add you to the Handsteaders Facebook page, group page. It's a private members group page. Tracy, you know, oh, Fishes and Lowe's Lives. Oh, no, I did not know that. Oh, yes. And I didn't mean it as in a negative way, but it was just so cool to watch the guinea fowl would herd the chickens. If there was a chicken too far away, they would start squawking, go off into the woods, and come back chasing the chickens back into the yard. Okay, you don't Facebook. Well, that's okay, because I do other posts and everything, members only posts. I think I gave the members a preview of my garden tour that'll be coming out tomorrow. At Just Doing Our Best, you're not allowed to have any more egg-laying beasts. You have too many now. Is there such a thing? Is there? Egg-laying bees. But yes, so yeah, now that you're a member, you'll have access to the members area on the on my YouTube channel. And hopefully I've been trying to make sure that everything, because subscribers to my blog on the T-Han141 Homestead.com. I have a blog, and people who subscribe to that can go to the Handsteaders Facebook page, and they get a lot of stuff. And then the members on YouTube get a lot of stuff, but I haven't found out how to intermix the subscriptions and the memberships so that I only have to put out one video, or, so I'm working on that. Let's see. Chakota Carvers, welcome. Oh, I was telling you, I watched a video. It was by Answers in Genesis, but they are actually being able to now, because of the Y chromosome project that they've come up with, they can trace the movements of the Native Americans and the pre-Columbian, before Columbus, Native American movements as they came down through Alaska and Canada and into the States. And it was just really, really interesting. They're really, because there was some history there that has been lost, because, they, after Columbus, it's like, okay, and such did this, and Billy did this, and Paul Revere and all this other stuff. But when you go back to Columbus, you get and the people migrated down through here, and we have the Cheyennes that occupied here, and the Sioux here, and the Apache here, and the Cherokee here. I am Cherokee and Seminole. I got double Trail of Tears. Let's see here. Okay. Hatchaholics are a real thing. Yes, they are. I want to get my next goal after I get my water settled is I want to have enough solar power to run an incubator. And then, you won't be able to say, Tracy, don't give a flock, because I will have some feathers flying around somewhere. That is awesome. They love to run away too. So, do you clip their wings to keep? No, I do not. I raised the guinea fowl right with a batch of chickens, of chicken chicks. And I have never had a problem with them running away. I did have a problem with them attacking the roosters. Because like I said, I had 3 male guineas, and they would attack the roosters. I came home one day and I found a circle of guinea feathers, which tells you, okay, something from the air, a hawk, an owl, or whatever, hit that guinea. They fought, and, I still had all 3 guineas. And then one I found dead in the coop. I don't know what killed it. Might have been one of the roosters, might have been one of the other guineas. I don't know. So I was down to 2. And then I had 2 guineas, and they were ganging up on the roosters real bad. So they would start chasing the roosters. And I am in an area where I can safely use a pew-pew. And I would pew-pew in front of the guinea as it was running, as it was chasing the rooster, and it would splash dirt up in its face with 22. And it would splash the dirt up in its face, and it would stop. Well, eventually it was chasing a rooster, a young rooster, and I used the pew-pew and splashed it in the face. It didn't stop. I splashed it in the face again. It didn't stop. I splashed it 2 or 3 more times, and it didn't stop. So I added a little less lead to my pew-pew, and I'm down to 1 guinea. I hated doing it, but I can't have mean animals. Been building quail cages and digging a root cellar by hand. No carving lately. Wow. Digging a root cellar by hand. That's ambitious. My Passamaquoddy Indian people had reservations on Canada and U.S. land. Yeah. One of the things that he was saying, it's Answers in Genesis. Let me see if I can open up that. Open up that. I'll get that because it was really interesting. It is about an hour long, and as all things, it was a little dry. I mean, he's a what do you call it? Anthropologist. And let's see, history. Let me get you that because you might be interested in it. Holy cow, man. Don't realize about dinosaurs. Boy, I watched a lot of stuff, didn't I? Hold on a second. I will find it. And then once I find it and post it, we'll do another drawing. That's Jerry Clower. Okay, it's got to be one of these. Most what Christians don't. Right here. We finally discovered. And hold on one second. Control C. Close that. Control V. There is the I do not clip my birds' wings at all. They need it to, in my opinion, with all the predators they got going against them here, they need it. They say Native American DNA is hard to trace as they did not use conventional medicine like the settlers did. So sometimes those DNA tests are bunk. Good to know. The Y chromosome work. My father's Y chromosome gave me my Y chromosome, but there will be 3 variances in that. now in me that is different than my father's. And then his father's will have 6 variances in it. And then my great grandfather's will have 9 variances from mine. So they can trace this back up. And it was really interesting to see. One of his things was how with the Delaware tribe, I forget what the name of the language speaking. They're like 2 different sets of language bases within the Native American community, and they found out that that split at a time, and it was it went from Asian. Part of it was Asian, branched back to the Asians, the oldest, and then part of it was Aztec and stuff like that. It was really, hey JMB, cordless hole puncher. There you go. I like that. I think you're violating. Oh, Homestead Aquarius. Oh, on Facebook, I tagged John from Will It Grow. Yeah, you guys know I say, "Oh, John," and it's a thing from Jerry Clower. Jerry Clower was a Southern comedian, and but the story that is from, I had it mixed up a little bit, but the story that is from is hilarious, and I posted that on Facebook and tagged him. All right, hey Marilyn, welcome, and I understand everybody's got stuff they got to do. Oh, have to make more coffee in, coffee out. Seco Answers in Genesis has some good stuff. I like some of Trey Smith's stuff. God in a Nutshell. Yeah. Yep. Coffee does sound really good. How far back am I? 7? Not very far. Rob Skiba. I don't know Rob Skiba. Let's see here. Hello. But yeah, if you're into Native American history at all, that link is awesome. It will tell you. He's putting together a coalition. They're trying to get more information from more Native Americans because history doesn't do a lot of that. I said, okay, we are going to do another. Let's see here if I can get it up. We're going to do another giveaway of 1 pound of black soldier fly larvae for chickens or birds or whatever. And because I'm chic, we'll do hashtag chick. Hashtag chick. And you will be entered to win. And like I said, I'll send it to Canada, United States, Canada, anywhere really. I will send it if you win. And I took them black soldier fly larva straight from this bag of Grubterra black soldier fly larvae. Chickens lay eggs everywhere. I have watched chickens drinking water from the buckets that I have. I have buckets so that all my animals can get water. They're free ranged right now. I have been watching a chicken getting a drink of water and an egg pops out its butt. Hey, Vay, welcome. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. We want there to be some winners. Let's see. Both roosters and hens can be loud. Guineas are the loudest. Guinea fowl are the loudest. But they can both be loud. Roosters, this is something I didn't know until I got chickens, crow all day long. When the sun goes down, they back off. They quiet down. However, 4 o'clock in the morning, they can make a racket. The roosters will. Chickens have a laying song. When they're laying, they and sometimes I can distinguish which chicken is in the thing by their laying song. I haven't tried in a long time, but I used to be able to do that. But they can be loud. They will eat their own eggs. They love raw eggs. But if you get a egg eating chicken, you want to dissuade her of that, or him. One way to do that is by getting the ceramic eggs and putting them in there. I had a chicken sitting in my lap that laid an egg on you. How do the wild ones hatch out? That is so strange. Basically, there will be something in the hen's makeup that she says, okay, I'm going to lay a clutch of 8 to, I'm guessing here, 8 to 15 maybe eggs. I've never seen them lay on more than that. And she'll lay a clutch of 8 to 15 eggs, and within 7 days, she has to sit on them. She will start sitting on them, keeping them at a temperature of, I believe it's 99 degrees. And she will just sit on them, and she will go into a trance. She will not eat. She will not get off them except once or twice for short amounts of time to relieve themselves and maybe get something to eat, and then they'll get back on there. After I think it's 28 days, the chicks should start hatching. And I believe quail are probably the same place. Guineas, if you have guinea males and guinea females, you'll have a guinea disappear. They will lay like 100 eggs under a shed or a log or something, and one of your guineas will disappear. And when it comes out, it'll have a bunch of guineas under it. PM. Oh, okay. Duh. Quail, yeah, quail do sound adorable. I hear that they can be a little rough to raise. I'm not sure on that. I know the DEC used to have a program where they would give you that was pheasant chicks to raise, and then you could let them go. But if you let them go on Tuesday, you couldn't. Then on Wednesday, you could have a hunt. But I never really was equipped to handle that. Yeah, having a egg laid on your lap. No, the The guineas, yes, they make a nest under a building or something. Chickens will do, they will make a nest. They will round out a place. They'll stuff it with feathers and leaves and stuff. But yes, they do make a nest on the ground in a safe place. Yeah, from 99 to 100 degrees. I don't know about the quail if they make it. Yeah, when hens grow broody, that's why I keep my hens around. A lot of people will cull them once they back off laying eggs, once they get to a certain age. I keep them. Number one, they're producing manure that I can use in my composting. Number two, they tend to go broody when they're older. Who was it? Somebody in I think it was Canucky Rookies. I think it was Darren. Somebody had 2 chickens that were sitting on the same clutch of eggs. Quail at 17 days. That's not bad. I tried to get Storm's radio and catch some chickens about a month ago. Yeah, quail are ground. We have they're not quail. They're ruffled grouse around here. We have a lot of them. I think the chickens might have pushed and the guineas might have pushed them out because they used to have nesting places everywhere. Okay, guys, I'm going to give it about another minute or so, and we will do the next drawing for the 1 pound bag of Grubterra black soldier fly larvae for chickens or whatever. Yeah, a lot of people give chickens away for free. And a lot of people, we used to give our older hens to a gentleman that he would keep them alive, and about once a week he would go out and pick one out and take it in and send it to the pot camp. Man, I want both so bad. Have to get out of this city. Just found out a shooting was not far up the street away from, oh man, at a birthday party. Oh man, I hate hearing stuff like that. You be safe. It is hard. Some cities will, if you have a place to keep them, will let you have hens. Most have rooster restrictions. Some don't tell you about it until you have a whole farm like they did with Remy. Hatched over 200 this year. Oh, yeah. Homeowners associations, I don't have much use for them. Where to begin? I raise them in my apartment. I give a new meaning to tiny homestead. Absolutely. I have a lot to harvest. That's good. It's amazing. I love that so much. Absolutely. And all of that. Yeah, that was Darren he had 2 hens trying to hatch out the same clutch of eggs. She moved. Peter had a chicken lay an egg in his lap. She moved a little bit, and I thought she was going to poop. Out comes an egg. They even had the chicks and took care of them together. That is awesome. I wish I could have chickens. Good, that gives me time to pour a cup of coffee. You're back. I live in a small town, but the complex pet Yeah, the complex won't allow outdoor animals. If you raise them inside, no one knows. Then to heck with the HOA. Yeah, that's true. If you got a place, two small dogs. HOAs are everywhere in Florida, very common. Quail have a little song they sing when laying as well. Oh, cool. That's cool. Okay, guys, we are going to do this drawing thingy in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. De 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 de. South Florida sunshine! Woo-hoo! All right, congratulations. Let me get my banner up here. If you want to send me your mailing address or the address that you want that mailed to, you can email it to me. That's safe and secure. I promise I won't send you a bunch of crap. Yeah, that's awesome. That's Fishes and Loaves, guys. That's awesome. Okay, where to begin Homestead? Where to begin Homestead? She's given it to where to begin Homestead. Yeah, literally a chicken's dinner. Go ahead and email me. Where'd my banner go? Oh, there it is. Go ahead and email me at tham141@hotmail.com. Yeah, that's awesome. That's great. And I'm telling you, like I said, I'll have a link in the bottom in the description for Grubterra. Use the code T-HAND in the checkout code for like a coupon code, and you'll get 10% off. And then I get a kickback too from it. I get 10% of your purchase, and but it doesn't add anything to your price. South Florida sunshine, Sunshine's Garden. You didn't have to do that. I thank you though. I thought I was going to feed them to wild. Yeah. Oh, I thought you were going to feed them to wild. Yeah, they might eat it. Yeah, awesome. All right, guys, I am going to head on. I've been on here an hour and a half. I don't know if Thorhaven Farm, he used to go on at 8 p.m. I don't know if he is still going to or not. He used to go live after me. Cheerios, heart healthy. Yes. So yeah, guys, be praying that for my well, that nothing comes up, because you know, if there's an emergency and somebody's got like little kids and they need water, I understand Frank putting them ahead of me, or a really large family that needs water. I can understand that, but please be praying that nothing like that comes up, so that he can come drill my well, because I can help him drill my well. I used to drill wells for him. Yeah. So yeah, where to begin? Go ahead and send me that email with your mailing address. That is awesome. And you know what? I might I don't know. My chickens love this stuff. It's like crack. I mean, I feed them and everything, but with the nutrients that they're getting with that on top of their lay mash, it doesn't matter if the lay mash doesn't have the nutrients it's supposed to have. I should still keep getting eggs. My chicken should still be healthy just because I supplement, give them a couple handfuls. Right now I want to say 16 birds, and I give them a couple handfuls of this off the back porch every day, every 2 days or whatever. And I know they're getting that nutrition. What drilling a small hand pump well for back in a different location on the property? I have a dug well that is going dry. This is a very swampy area, and the problem with digging a well is we are in hard clay, so you're dependent on rainwater. And if you have anything that is under, I'm going to say 30 feet. Across the road, when Misty and when Misty and Alex moved in, I believe their well went 65 feet, Frank said, in gravel, and they have 15 to 20 gallons coming in a minute, which is awesome. And it's pure water. It's not surface water. Right now I fight with coliform. I'll be very specific. Coliform. Yes. Tracy, where to begin? Homestead has a new flock. She had a weasel. Oh, kill her last flock. Oh, that is awesome. That is awesome that you're blessing her and her new flock. Weasels are bad. Fishers. We had a fisher the first year we were here. We were raising turkeys, and turkeys were getting, I mean, they were fully feathered, and they were starting to get large. I mean, a couple pounds anyway. And we had a fisher get in there, kill every turkey, and drag the bodies. That's how I found the fisher, it was on the body. It dragged the body and stash it. They will do major damage to a flock. That's one reason. Right now, my chickens are protected from the elements. That's it. I have a chicken. I have a rock I put against the door because where the board where the latch comes in, there's no way to put a screw into it anymore because I hit it with the truck to hold it. So I have a chicken that gets out every morning. It pushes the rock. I need a bigger rock. Weasels are bad. Weasels will suck the blood right out of them. Fishers, they'll actually eat them. Mink will also kill your chickens. Fisher, my dad told me once that he saw, I'm not sure if he saw it or someone else saw it and told him, saw a fisher take down a fawn, a newborn fawn. And I've seen pictures of a fisher with a cat up in a tree. They are strong. They are vicious. They can be just as vicious as their cousins up north, the wolverines. I caught a mink. I thought it was a baby fisher, a small fisher. And I took it to my brother-in-law because he's a trapper, and I took it to him and he said, no, that's a mink, man. I have a Fisher cat go through our complex about every night. Oh, wow. I remember hunting up behind the house in Port Leyden, and I heard something coming through the woods, and I thought it was a bear, and it was a Fisher. He had his back arched, and he was running. He was a big boy. Knowing now if I knew then what I know now, I probably would have taken it. But yeah, well, not to mention it's very, very nice fur. Yeah, my I would make the pelt. I would make the fur into a pelt and hang it on the wall or something. I don't know what your decor is, but that is something that I do. I used to pickle instead of tanning rabbit hides. You can pickle; they're thin enough. I had the recipe for the pickle concoction or whatever it is, and you put them in there for a month or two, and I had a beautiful rabbit fur. It got all dusty, and Wendy made me take it down, and she wouldn't let me bring it back to the cabin when we moved up here. I'm in the valley, and we have all kinds of wild animals go through here. I love watching the wild animals. The fox, the coyotes, the turkeys, and everything. I don't like them being around so much. The raccoon. There's a big mama raccoon that I think was trying to find a place in my woodshed to give birth. I chased her away, thank God. The guineas and the chickens let me know she was out there. Yeah, rabbit hides make good coats. They make good gloves, and you can pickle them. Their skin is so thin, you have to be really careful when you're fleshing it. And it's good to take like a felt or something that's got more cohesion and to it that won't rip as easy, and put on the inside, like if you're making mittens or whatever. But yeah, they do make some really nice fur coats. Now, I know a lot of people are against fur. However, I don't know about other countries, but in the United States, I have noticed that the DEC, the Department of Environmental Conservation, hey, Mahilin, the Department of Environmental Conservation has really done a great job at conserving. They're not preserving them, as in they are a resource that we don't use, but they are preserving them in such a way to keep the numbers up. Turkeys. We now see turkeys almost every day. When I was growing up, you didn't see a whole lot of turkeys. Yeah, that's a red light. Woohoo! It's the red light challenge for those of you who watch Cash Cab. But they're doing a really good job at bringing back the turkeys, controlling the populations, ensuring there will be future populations of these animals, and also allowing us to use the resources. I watched another video. It was the news. I don't know if Just the Facts. It's for that new newspaper type thing. And he was talking about the Second Amendment stuff, that how this what is it, Burr decision or whatever that the Supreme Court did a few years ago with the New York State Pistol and Rifle Association did, is opening up for a lot of these unconstitutional laws to be taken out of the way, because it set a new precedent and precedent. Instead of us having to prove why it's a violation of the rights, the state now has to prove, the states now have to prove why it's not an invasion of the right. We have cottontails coming back just in time. Yeah. Saw a family of them under a neighbor's mango tree. Nice. I have cottontails here and varying hair. Cottontails are rabbits. Varying hair or hare. I don't know what makes a difference. And we also have snowshoe hare here. And it just makes for a wonderful time of hunting once you have snow, because the varying hare changed to white. So it's not, oh, look, there's a white rabbit on brown leaves. I can see him. Yes, it is. The hole puncher owners, it's a great victory. I think it might have helped stem things back. And right now, there are lawsuits against all sorts of. See, you have to work your way through the court. You have to, number one, take the state to federal court. Then a lot of the lower federal courts don't like to mess with the cordless hole puncher cases, so they'll defer it, and you have to appeal and yada 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 until you get up there. By time you make it to the Supreme Court, you have spent thousands and thousands of dollars on the Supreme Court of the United States, in the lower courts, and it costs you about, I think it's $5,000 just to get a brief to give to the court for them to decide whether or not the federal Supreme Court, so they can decide whether or not they want to hear your case. So yeah. And I got to tell you, I don't see much going on with the NRA. Yes, the NRA has lobbyists. We don't need to convince and pay and so much. We need to help people get elected that are like-minded. But once they're in office, we don't need to have a guy in $300 patent leather shoes and a suit go up and convince them of something they're already convinced of. What we need is to attack these things in the court of law. All right, you have a great night, Peter. I will go ahead and get that sent out to you. Tomorrow is Friday. I will try to get both of these sent out tomorrow. Guys, I am going to go. I've been on for an hour and 44 minutes. Holy moly, I can talk. So yeah, guys, and if you have any other questions on if you have any other questions on chickens or anything like that, I've been doing them a long time, and if I don't have an answer, I can find one, and if I don't have one and can't find one, I'll make one up. Let's see. By the way, my dad's family had their farm in New York, Town Heights, New York. Sadly, bit by bit, it was sold off. There is a Mullen Street crossing a Quaker Road, and that is where it once was. Their old farmhouse is there. Oh, now in my area, there is a road called Quaker Hill Road. It's not one you want to drive a lot. It's a hill, and it's long and windy. But Quaker Hill Road, yeah. So I wonder if that's anywhere in the vicinity. That would be cool. All right, guys, I'm gonna let you go. Don't forget, if you haven't already, hit that like button, that subscribe button, that little notification bell so that you get notified every time I come out with new content. Go over to tham141homestead.com. I've got merch. I've got books. I'm coming out with new stuff all the time. I have a blog that you can subscribe to. Please consider joining. I think there's a 99 cent membership that you can join for YouTube, or if you subscribe to the blog, then you get access to the Handsteaders members only group Facebook channel, Facebook group. You guys have a safe weekend. Keep praying about my well. I'll get this stuff out to you guys real soon. Tomorrow I have a garden tour coming out. Such as it is, there's a lot of green in my garden, but well, I could eat quite a bit of it. A lot of it's mugwort and clover. All right, guys. Y'all have a great night, and God bless.